Hi everyone, it's Aniela here. Happy Sunday on this Memorial Day long weekend. I hope you all are enjoying this long weekend and everyone's hanging in there with what we have going on out there. I am a coach with the Be With Your Twin Flame program, and welcome to this video. Today's topic that we're talking about is the pandemic and the TF journey and the quote-unquote the new normal. So before we get to that, I want to let you know that if you have been resonating with any of our videos and posts in this group, please go ahead and click on the link below so you can talk to one of our Clarity coaches, and they're going to help you by talking with you a little bit and finding out a little bit about your situation to see if this program can help you. And it has hundreds of people. So just to kind of get that moving on for you, if you're seeing this, there's a chance, there's a very good chance you're on a twin flame journey. And what we're trying to do here is get people the help that they need in order to successfully maneuver this journey, because it can be a very difficult and daunting one. There are so many questions. Most people have no idea what is happening to them or what happened to them. So they go looking for information, and a lot of times they come across other teachings, which isn't going to help you. I can tell you that right now. It's just not going to help you. So if you are resonating with anything we're talking about, go ahead and click on that link and you'll get the help you'll need. Definitely. And we're right here waiting to take your call. So what I wanted to talk about today was the pandemic, what we are all going through right now with the COVID-19 / coronavirus pandemic, and the twin flame journey, and what they're calling out there. I'm sure you all have heard it in the news, in the newspapers, in social media, what they're calling the new normal. So the new normal is letting people know worldwide that, you know, for some time there's going to be changes that you see. And all of this is designed to keep the virus contained or not as spreadable, without having any watching or awareness or anything like that before we all went into this mode. So the new normal is what they're talking about, you know, seeing people with face masks, social distancing, not getting into really big groups or parties and concerts or those kind of things right now, at least right now, while we are trying, as in a collective worldwide effort, to minimize as much as possible the spread of this virus. So not to say that there is no virus. Please don't mistake it. Don't mistake me. I do feel, as I'm sure a lot of people feel, that when you see the reactiveness of what's happening out there with COVID, there is your fear-based energy, the reactiveness. So what we're calling the new normal out there is being aware that these things have to be in place in order to keep the virus contained and not as spreadable as if there were no restrictions or, you know, watching in place. So that's what they're calling the new normal. And what that is really about is awareness of yourself, awareness of group settings, awareness of things around you. You know, if you all remember when we went into this, they're talking about, oh my gosh, you touch your face, I don't know how many hundreds of times a day, and people don't even know that. They're not aware. So this awareness is really what the new normal is about, is being more aware. Now, when you're talking about awareness on the twin flame journey, what you're talking about, really, what we call it here, is presence. It's presence. And the same fear-based energy that is causing the reactiveness out in the world, in 3D, in the world with COVID and people panicking, hoard buying, not even wanting to go out of their house at all for any reason at all. That's the fear-based energy, and that's the reaction to what's happening. It doesn't mean that there is no virus at all. It just means it's a reaction to the virus. So, and possibly getting it or getting sick or worse, you know. So in any case, on the twin flame journey, it's the same energy. We all live in the fear-based energy, and it's the reactiveness that we're talking about on the Twin Flame journey, that you learn how to balance when you balance your fear-based energy. On this journey, we call it presence. And when you are present, there can be no fear-based energy running amok and controlling you. So the new normal on this journey would be really learning how to balance that fear-based energy without having to worry about letting things pull you down into a spiral again, being on the floor again, being in pain again, any of those things. You know, when you're talking about awareness in the 3D, what you're looking at is basically teaching people, for the time being, that we're going to be learning how to operate and living again out there, doing our jobs, being with our children, going back to school, all of those things without the reactiveness and the fear, because you're more aware. You're more aware. And on the twin flame journey, when you have the right teaching and you are equipped to learn how to manage and balance that fear-based energy, you become aware, you become present, and you become able to take charge of this energy rather than having it take charge of you. So if you're tired of being in that reactive energy on this journey, as well as out there, because here's the deal, people. When you learn how to balance your fear-based energy, everything else in your life starts to get balanced out as well. Everything. Like I said, I always say this, it doesn't happen overnight, but it happens. It definitely happens. So if you're tired of living in that reactive energy and not knowing, you know, what's the next trip you're going to have? What's the next trigger you're going to have on this journey? Definitely click on the link below and talk to one of our Clarity coaches, and they'll be able to help you. Okay? It is very similar because it's actually the same energy, the fear-based energy. So on this journey, it can feel like, oh my gosh, an atomic bomb went off in your backyard. You don't know what the heck happened to you. You don't have to feel like that anymore. You don't. Okay? So if you're understanding, or better yet, I always say resonating with what I'm talking about, go ahead and click on the link, and you'll be able to talk to somebody who's gonna help you figure out, hey, can I do this? Is this the right program for me? And I know this program will help. So go ahead and click on it. You folks enjoy the rest of your weekend. God bless, and we'll talk to you soon.